Expectations. Like people have a lot of expectations, and I've been saying this time and again that expectation is the only cause of destruction because it consumes your energy in a way where you are actually wasting your time for things to turn into something by depending on someone else to do it for you. And that is what expectation is all about. You have a hope factor there. Okay. Or else there is an expectation which is like, you're bound to do certain things because you are fitting into a certain kind of a role in your life. Like let's say expectations from a daughter, expectations from a son, expectations from a husband, expectations from wife, expectation from children, expectation from parents, expectations from relatives, and so on. अव्वल तो होनी नहीं चाहिए, रिलेटिव्स के साथ तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं होनी चाहिए. आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई डज दिस फैक्टर इवन कम्स where you actually sit and talk about the expectation which is there. It's always like it's a very transparent relationship with everybody. If you see, we complicate it because we always live in a fear of, if I'll not do good to somebody, then that person is going to mind, and that is something that becomes our stress in life. I think one should have a very one-on-one and a clear straight communication when it comes to relatives. That you can have an empathy with them, you can't have a sympathy with them. you know it, it Empathy is like you can see things from their lens, but you cannot put yourself in their position. This is the only difference. But with your immediate family, you you can put yourself in that lens and try to fix things. This is the only difference, and you would do it obviously because you if you will not do it, then who will do it? That's why I always say that immediate family is very important, very important. No matter what, I know there was a culture of a joint family, and there was a big culture of uncle and aunts and everybody living together in one big house, and it looked like nice, and it was very warm and cozy and comfortable, and too much of bonding and everything. But by the end of the day, when I remember I used to play with my cousins in a joint family, I would always eat in my own place. I have not been in very rare cases I've been eating with my cousins. Uh, because they would visit and then we would eat together. And sometimes we would eat first in our own spot and then meet and play again together. So you would always go back to your own personal rooms and homes or whatever, and you are gonna eat your own lunch. You will eat your own food. You will eat your own dinner, breakfast, whatever. You don't. Rare cases you sleep together. Rare case, like in my case with my nanihal, uh, it was different. I remember I used to take bath with my cousins, and we had a hammam. We literally had a hammam. It's very sweet. It was my nana's bathroom, which she used to call hammam, and we have been taking bath in that hammam. And then my cousins also had a very nice washroom. We've been taking bath together there also. So yeah, there are a few moments which are there of this kind where we've grown up together in this kind of a manner. And then uh, once in my whole lifetime, probably my cousin in my dadi's side had a pool, and we all jumped inside that pool, all the cousins of the same age. We were kids, we were real kids that time, dancing like little fishes in the water. And time changed, things changed, we all evolved, we all grew in our lives and got busy. Someone is a dentist, someone is doing something else in life. I've been focusing with different things in my life, and coming down and recognizing the fact that how uh, partiality has been happening in terms of choosing whom to sponsor education and whom to not to sponsor education, not let the education touch the other person. I thought one has faced all sorts of grounds, uh, so now when I look back, I don't even feel bad about it. Today, when I used to, in the middle, I used to feel very great that wow, yeah, my nephew and nieces, they are like scoring so good numbers. But now when I know the reality, I just feel like when they come and tell me, I've passed, I've scored 76%. I was like, okay, like whatever. Congratulations. You can thank the government. So you literally understand the dynamics of how system is running, and you don't feel anything about it anymore. Like I don't have any grudges, at least. I don't have grudges. I just feel like, okay, now I know what has been happening, and the only way you can probably make things better is to move on. And finally, after a couple of months, I've got my TCH, my thyroid test done, and my TCH is very high. It's not in the normal range, so I have to get it fixed now again. If anybody has any good suggestion related with thyroid care, if you can put me on natural remedies, I'm open to receive your messages. You can DM me directly, and I'm really looking forward for that. Because I'm a person who actually believe in not being much on allopathic. That's not uh, my medicine that I really live on. So if there's anything anyone has a good natural treatment, trusted treatment, do let me know. Thank you.